Okay, so now we know obviously the AI-driven DevSecOps environment. Now let's shift to zero trust aspect for that. So how does zero trust apply to this AI-driven DevSecOps environment? And we can go with Segu Riluvan from Microsoft. Segu is a principal software engineer at Microsoft. He brings deep technical expertise in secure software development with a strong focus on DevSecOps, AI integration, and compliance automation. Segu's recent work includes shifting security left in software development lifecycle, securing non-human identities, compliance at scale, and operationalizing zero trust principles in AI-driven environment. Thank you, Segu, for joining.
The DevSecOps involves a lot of automation from stages to stage. Involves multiple components, source code repositories, build agents, package repositories, build binaries, right? Those are should come from a trusted resource, trusted storage or a repository. There is importance to identify each of them with an identity, a traceable, strong identity, and should be able to establish a least privilege, particularly for the build agents, where they can access to, from where they can pull code from where they can pull library, or which binary they can deploy, and enforcing the signature signing and signature verification for each other artifact. The other thing is the least privilege also had to ensure which environment they can access to, what they can create, what they can deploy. These are something that has to define. Otherwise, the build pipeline could be abused to do nefarious things in your runtime environment. The other aspect is the developer workstation. Developer workstations are primary target for attackers for many reasons, because developers oftentimes have privileged access, and often these are long-living privileged access. And many times, they do have secrets from privileged environments lying down on their device. So attackers often could pivot from developer machine into accessing into a vulnerable environment. So securing the endpoints, developer workstations, to be a trusted workstation, to be able to access from various conditional parameters, and also be able to prove proof of presence, like enforcing MFA, right? And providing access to the developer only just enough access that is necessary to perform a privileged operation, right? Many cases, you would find developers having ability to be a global administrator. That shouldn't be the case. If somebody has to have capability to deploy certain resources, they should be able to get that access only to that resources for temporarily, and based on only from what possible workstation they can come from, the request could originate from, right? That is a very important thing in that. And now going to the AI itself, you'll see the prevalence of AI agents participating in the DevOps pipeline. These agents also should be identified through a strong identity, and they should be constrained to be able to perform only a known list of actions, should be able to source knowledge from trusted or verified sources, right? And their activities should be monitored. That's another key thing. Oftentimes what misses is their ability to track the activities of the components participating in the DevSecOps pipeline, and to be able to relate it with what is happening in the environment, and potentially be able to detect whether your DevSecOps pipeline itself is being abused, right? That is the monitoring, to be able to do a SOAR response is very important in the DevOps environment.